Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I am presenting about my final year project, which is phytochemical screening and antifungal activity of ALLIUM sativum, which is garlic. Before that, I would like to presenting myself. My name is Muhammad Amirul bin Muhammad KHAMIS. My metric number is 2020853592 and currently I'm studying at UiTM campus Jengkel. In this project, we have three main goals. Firstly, to identify the bioactive compound in the ALLIUM sativum. Then, we have to investigate the efficiency of the bioactive compound in ALLIUM sativum as antifungal. And finally, is to compare the effectiveness of solvent in extracting bioactive compound from the ALLIUM sativum. One of the significant study for this project is ALLIUM sativum can help to cut costs by removing the need for costly and labor-intensive fungal disease control strategies such crop rotation and manual removal of diseased plant parts. For the introduction, we have three spread parts, which is the first one is the ALLIUM sativum, then we have bioactive compound, and finally we have fungus, which is Aspergillus species that we use in this project. What is ALLIUM sativum? ALLIUM sativum, which is garlic, is a species of bulbar flowering plant of the genus Allium. All onion varieties are linked, including shallot, leek, chive, fresh onion, and Chinese onion. Is indigenous to South Asia, Central Asia, and Northeast Iran, and has been used as a seasoning for thousands of years. Bioactive compound. What is bioactive compound? Bioactive compound are intermediates and product of plant metabolism that are often small molecules with high bioactivity. Plants produce a wide range of organic compounds, the majority of which do not directly contribute to growth and development but do play a secondary function. These molecules, known as bioactive compounds, are distributed in a systematic manner across the plant world. Fungus. What is fungus? Fungus is a kingdom of around 144,000 known species of animals that include yeast, rust, smut, mildews, mold, and mushroom. Many fungus-like species, such as slum mold and oomycete, do not belong to the fungi kingdom, yet are usually referred to as fungi. Many fungus are among the world's most widely distributed species, having important environmental and therapeutic significance. Others have parasitic or symbiotic connection with plants or animals and live freely in the soil or water. In this project, we use Aspergillus species. What is Aspergillus species? Aspergillus species is a fungus that is commonly found in indoor settings such as dust, soil, and plant fossum. Many Aspergillus species, including Aspergillus flavus, Aspergillus parasiticus, Aspergillus nomeus, Aspergillus bombyces, and Aspergillus ochraceus, generate spores. They are serious economic problem all around the world. Mycotoxin produced by these fungi, including aflatoxin B1 and ochratoxin A. Aspergillus species produce mycotoxin, which are extremely toxic to plants. This can lead to fungal infection and deaths. For the methodology, we have four spread parts, which is the first one is the material, preparation of crude extract, the phytochemical testing, and the last one is the antifungal testing. In the material, we have raw material, which is ALLIUM sativum and the Aspergillus species. Then, at chemical, we have chloroform, methanol, nutrient agar, sterile distilled water, nystatin, and the others. For the apparatus, we use conical flask, round bottom flask, glass bottle, rotatory evaporator, blender, oven, Raman filter, diffusion disk, and the others. The most vital thing in the preparation of a crude extract is to make sure the solvent is soaked for 2 to 3 days for completely extract the bioactive compound from the ALLIUM sativum. Phytochemical testing is referring to the extraction, screening, and identification of the biochemical compound such as flavonoid, alkaloid, carotenoid, tannin, antioxidant, and phenolic compound. For the antifungal testing, it consists 3 parts, which is the first one is the preparation of the PDA, and then the preparation of the fungus, which is we using Aspergillus sp in this project, and the last one is the fungus testing. For the result and discussion, we have 4 spread part, which is firstly the amount of crude extract produced by ALLIUM sativum, then we have the bioactive compound in the ALLIUM sativum, and then we have the efficiency of the bioactive compound in ALLIUM sativum as antifungal, and the last one we have the effectiveness of solvent in extracting bioactive compound from the ALLIUM sativum. The highest amount of crude extract produced by ALLIUM sativum is by the solvent chloroform, which is at 7.65%, and the lowest amount of crude extract produced by ALLIUM sativum is by the solvent methanol, which is at 3.8%, and in the middle of the amount crude extract produced by ALLIUM sativum is the water, which is at 4.71%. The bioactive compound in the ALLIUM sativum found the presence of flavonoid, terpenoid, phenol, and tannin and chloroform extracts, while only terpenoid and phenol were detected in water extracts, and only terpenoid, phenol, and tannin were discovered in methanol extracts. Alkaloid and saponin, on the other hand, were completely absent in all extracts. In another phytochemical testing of ALLIUM sativum by Manfred et al. 2021, found carbohydrate, phenol, terpenoid, flavonoid, amino acid, and cardiac glycoside. The difference of the bioactive compound and the ALLIUM sativum is mostly caused by the difference of phytochemical testing. The efficiency of the bioactive compound in ALLIUM sativum as antifungal is by measuring the zone of inhibition. The inhibition zone surrounding the sterile paper dish is 0 mm for the negative control, 19 mm for the positive control, 15 mm for methanol, and 17 mm for chloroform, according to the data. The positive control has a larger zone of inhibition since the nystatin used was a commercial antifungal that previously had a good impact on Aspergillus sp, whereas the negative control had no inhibition zone. The effectiveness of solvent in extracting bioactive compound from the ALLIUM sativum can be shown by comparing the zone of inhibition every solvent. The highest zone inhibition in chloroform extract is 17 mm in the 1.5 mg per ml, and the lowest inhibited concentration is methanol extraction of ALLIUM sativum extract against Aspergillus species, which is at 11 mm at 0.5 mg per ml. This is demonstrating that chloroform is the most potent solvent for extracting the ALLIUM sativum bioactive compound. But in the previous study, the highest zone of inhibition is the methanol between the MSO, chloroform, and water solvent, which is at 20 mm at 0.5 mg per ml. The difference in the zone of inhibition of methanol in this study is most likely owing to the smaller amount extract employed. In conclusion, the study discovered that utilizing chloroform as solvent results in a large yield of crude extract than using methanol or water, because chloroform is more successful at extracting polar chemical like terpenoid and flavonoid. Following that, the bioactive compound found in ALLIUM sativum were identified as terpenoid, flavonoid, phenol, and tannin. Following the occurrence of the zone of inhibition, the effectiveness of bioactive compound in ALLIUM sativum as antifungal has been determined, which is 15 mm for methanol extraction and 17 mm for chloroform extraction. As a result, garlic has a potential antifungal component that can be employed in medicine and cuisine. Thank you for watching.